Good morning. It's Thursday morning. Today we look at the last verse of Matthew 6, summing up this whole long passage, which is, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for today is its own trouble." So, don't be anxious. That's easy to tell somebody. Yeah, don't think about bananas. Uh-oh, you're thinking about bananas. It's easy to tell somebody don't be anxious. It's hard not to be anxious. If you got something you're worried about, if you just have this anxiety that comes, it gets hard to know what to do. But Jesus says, don't be anxious about tomorrow. Worry about today. Not to worry about it, but understand that today's trouble is enough for today. Don't compound it by worrying about tomorrow and next week and what are you going to do in 6 years. Just deal with today. I think that's pretty good advice. Just cope with what's right in front of you. Yes, we have to plan ahead. Yes, we have to think about what we're going to do, this weekend or next week, but we don't have to worry about it and be anxious about it. One of the jokes that they make about being a minister is that Sundays come with regularity, whether you're ready for them or not. And so you do have to plan ahead. And we're always thinking, Monday morning on next Sunday. You're always looking ahead at sermons and worship services and activities and things you're planning and how you're going to work it all out. And so you can't just wait until Friday and think of something to say Sunday morning. There's an old joke about the guy who decides that he's going to wait for the Spirit to speak, and all week he doesn't plan his sermon, doesn't work on his sermon, and he doesn't think much about it. And then as the week rolls on, he gets a little more anxious, but he keeps trusting the Spirit to speak. And Saturday comes and the Spirit still doesn't speak. And Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, finally Sunday morning comes, and it's time to walk into the worship service, and the introit is playing, and the choir's processing, and the pastor's behind them, and the Spirit speaks. And the Spirit says, "You're not ready, are you?" And that's kind of it. If you don't plan, you won't be ready. So we do have to plan for things. We do have to work ahead, as it says. But when you get right down to it, what are we going to worry about? What are we going to be anxious about today? Is today's projects, today's problems, today's issues. If we worry about those today and worry about tomorrow's stuff tomorrow, then we will have an easier time and probably be more productive. And that's one of the things we're after in our world. And so don't be worried about where you're going to eat tomorrow and what are you going to wear and where you're going to live and what job are you going to have and all that stuff. Just worry about today. Tomorrow, you worry about tomorrow and take life as it comes. Alcoholics Anonymous has a saying, one day at a time. And that's the way you live your life. You live it one day at a time. You don't worry about tomorrow until tomorrow comes. You worry about today. That's the teaching. That's the answer. So do that, and let's see how it goes. See you tomorrow.